logischerweise auch. Unterwegs zur Arena. Fahren wir natürlich mit dem eigenen Auto hin. Okay, gegen Olapido. Niederlage heute ist schon die 5. in Folge. Das ist nicht so gut, ne? So, würde ich sagen, dann ab ins nächste Game. Kommen wir eigentlich ganz gut hin. Viertelstunde pro Game ungefähr. Das ist, denke ich, vollkommen in Ordnung. Im Moment, also vom Let's Play Standpunkt her, ist es eigentlich sehr gut. Hätte ich so jetzt gar nicht erwartet, aber das passt gut in die Programmplanung rein. So. Jetzt muss es nur noch mit den Punkten auch ein bisschen klappen, ey. Mehr Assists, mehr Punkte, einfach mehr. Letztendlich. Und jetzt sind wir bei den Hawks. Wir sind in einem Heimspiel. Wir haben 5 Niederlagen in Folge gehabt. Das ist natürlich nie gut. Aber was soll's. Philips Arena, okay, cool. Okay, 2 Minuten noch in der ersten Halbzeit. Beziehungsweise im ersten Viertel sogar.
.158 left in the first quarter. And there's the feed to Korver. Here's the beast.
Boah, warum geht er nicht rein? Scheiße. 14-14. Scheiße. Der hat uns ganz schön alt aussehen lassen.
Teague, the pass to the beast. Takes the 13-footer.
Yeah.
That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Price kicks to Maxiel. Price outside. Feeds it to Harkless. Shot from 6. Over to the wing.
Den hätten wir wegblocken können. Deswegen hat er ihn auch abgegeben.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Scheiße.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the
game. Price ist der uns nass gemacht hat. Ich wollte die ganze Zeit nackig gemacht hat sagen. Das macht aber gar keinen Sinn, ey.
Dishes it to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Price. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Okay, wir haben den Ball. Okay. Aber nicht zu unseren Gunsten gewertet worden, interessanterweise.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Here's Schroeder. It's blocked.
Leute. Viertel ist gleich rum.
The shot no good. Tie game in Atlanta.
Aber immerhin unentschieden. Nicht so, dass wir wie eben gegen Denver zurückliegen ohne Ende. Das ist schon mal gut. Sitzen aber wohl wieder auf der Bank. Frage ist, was ist jetzt gerade los? Und kriegen wir hier so ein Blabla und mit inklusive Bugs. Okay, also alle, die sich gefragt haben, was wir hier in den Vierteln machen, wir sind in der Bugshölle und warten drauf, dass wir irgendwas machen. Ach toll, das war die Halbzeit oder was? Wollte ich mich verarschen? Ich bin nicht mehr eingewechselt worden. Und Orlando führt, ey, wir sind so ein Deppenverein, das gibt's überhaupt gar nicht. Was eine Scheißmannschaft. Und wir tragen unseren Teil dazu bei.
Vucevic dishes to Price. Passes to Nelson. Nelson off the pick from Davis. Nelson, the pass to Vucevic. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
51, 9 Punkte Vorsprung, Alter.
Many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second. What a breakout year for Vucevic, who was given the chance to start for the Magic, and he showed that he belonged in a starting five. Just a really good gamble on a player, and the big fella looks to be an impact player for them for the foreseeable future.
On the court for Orlando.
Wow.
Davis at the 4 and Vucevic at the 5.
Lecco
Nelson is
mio.
out there with Price, and it's a Flello.
Ich hab's aus Versehen das weggedrückt, was ich machen soll.
Kicks it to Horford.
Scheiße! Was ist denn los? Kackspiel für uns bisher. Wenn es so weitergeht, werden wir noch ausgewechselt und angemault.
Well, Kevin, even though there have been a lot of changes over the past few seasons in Atlanta, the team has rebounded despite the turnover in coaches and players.
Foul provoziert,
Al
okay.
Horford said it came together quickly because of the GM, saying, quote, "We understood he was
Hier ist ein
trying to do
Point
some
Guard.
things in a different way." Sounds like they have a good understanding of what they are trying to accomplish here, guys.
A lot of talent, Doris. And they're keeping them all working together. Harkless is checked in for Orlando.
Mach.
Oladipo comes in for Nelson. 5 to shoot. Here's Korver for 3. The long
Jawohl.
three is there. Korver's got 7 points in the game.
So muss das sein.
And for Vucevic, in his second season in the league, 4th in voting last season for the most improved player, and I couldn't disagree.
I would not either, Kevin. And you've got to like his defensive potential. He's
Okay, Blocking Foul, aber ein gutes Foul.
7'4" wingspan,
Sind von C- wieder auf C hochgestiegen.
all kind of protection around the rim, and you know he's got an excellent motor too. He makes the most of his imposing frame.
Und er hat nicht getroffen, daher noch besser.
And could become.
Circle is checked in for Grun Davis.
Hat er nur einen Punkt rausgeholt.
For the last decade or so, Atlanta has been pretty consistent. Always seems to find a way to get to the playoffs, and part of that is they've been pretty good against the Eastern Conference.
Pass to Horford.
Oh, jetzt ist er stehen geblieben, der Arsch.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Al Horford. What a year he had last season. Averaged 17 points a game.
Erst meinte er, will Punkte haben, beziehungsweise den Ball haben, und dann macht er nichts, ey.
And not
Gibt's ja
easy
wohl
to
nicht.
do that when teams would start to key on him defensively.
Eldon Brand's checked in for Atlanta. And for Atlanta last season, 29 wins against the rest of the conference. Steve, not an amazing total, but ending up over 500 usually gets you a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference.
And a lot of people worried that they would fall out of the picture.
Oh,
last year.
God.
They traded away Joe Johnson. You know, they're not a team that can contend for a title, particularly not now with the departure of Josh Smith. But hey, they're relevant in the East, and they've got some good young talent.
No
Scheiße.
good from the Beast.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Just 1 second between the shot
Die
clock.
gehen einfach davon aus, dass ich gut genug bin, um wirklich auch zu treffen.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Yep. Yep, yep,
The
yep.
Hawks trail by 12. Schroeder passes to the Beast.
Komm her,
Brand
Ford, mach.
kicks to Schroeder.
Macht er aber nicht.
Back to Brand. Nelson with the
Scheiße.
steal. He got it up. Shot is off.
Letztes Viertel ist angebrochen, 12 Punkte Vorsprung für Orlando. Das ist so kacke.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Nelson.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
The Beast is in at the point.
Komm rein, komm
Elton
rein.
Brand is out there with Paul Millsap. And there's John Jenkins. And it's Schroeder in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5.
Scheiße.
Harkless kicks to Oladipo.
Wir werden hier abgezogen. 6. Niederlage in Folge. Als wären wir hier bei FIFA im Moment.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin, closing out on shots.
Leute, machen rein, super.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Now here is Nelson. He's tightly guarded. Harkless dishes to Turkoglu.
Oh Leute, jetzt blocken die den Ball weg und machen nichts draus. Okay.
The Hawks trail
Okay.
by 12. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Schroeder.
Ah,
He dishes it to Millsap. Second shot opportunity.
jawohl.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, he's
Auf
knocked
10
down his
verkürzt.
shots today, but it hasn't really
Müssen wir gucken,
translated
dass wir
to
die
the
Defense
scoreboard.
The
hochbekommen.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Scheiße, scheiße, jetzt
Nelson
blocken
with
uns
it.
unsere eigenen
He's picked
Leute.
up by Jenkins. Nelson, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Nelson. Turkoglu outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Wenn es so weitergeht, werden wir unseren Point Guard Spot niemals bekommen als Startspieler.
And he connects with the jumper. And the Magic lead by 12.
Werfer freispielen, Transition einschränken, okay.
Without him, they may not be in the league.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't
Jawohl.
have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. On the
Wieder
wing
ein
of
bisschen
Floro.
verkürzt zumindest.
Good.
Oh
Nice assist from
nein,
Nelson.
ey.
And it's 13 points for Aaron Aflalo.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Pass to the Beast. Out to the right wing. Horford dishes to Millsap. A baseline J. Blocked. But he stays with it.
nein.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando
Heftig,
Magic. They'll
ey.
be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Mavericks game, guys. That should be a good one.
Outside, Davis. He feeds it to Vucevic.
So was die für Namen teilweise haben sogar.
The D is having
Vucevic.
problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
Leute, könnt ihr nicht so einfache Pässe
Here's
verlieren.
Cunningham. Brand outside. Pass to the Beast. Saw
Oh, was drinne.
off the glass.
Gut.
Here's Turkoglu. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Doris Burke has an update for us.
Sind nicht
Doris?
ausgewechselt
I was
worden,
able
gut.
to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He said, "Now's the time to open things up. Let's start firing away and get that defense on the ropes." The second thing he mentioned was that they need to play a chaotic
Mann.
defense, not the careful kind.
Ich
He
hab
said,
Punkten
quote,
erlaubt,
"Go
aber der
ahead
andere
and
steht
take
da
some
und blockt
risks
nicht
out
und
there."
nix, ey.
Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's a Flalo. And a foul calling on the shot.
Gutes Foul.
Not that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at how Aaron Aflalo came into this league and how he plays now. I mean, he's gone from being just a defensive specialist to a starter that can put up some solid offensive numbers as well.
And for Flalo, he's had the ball in his hands more and more.
And he's improved penetrating and creating his own shot. He used to be more of a spot-up shooter, but
Yeah, voll provoziert. Und unsere ersten Freiwürfe.
even can mix in a little post-up
Oh,
game
wow,
as
wow,
well.
wow, wow.
When the Magic made the big trade they did to send an
Yes.
unhappy Dwight Howard away, everybody thought they'd be the doormat of the league, and that wasn't quite the case. They were able to sneak up on some teams early and had enough
Schade,
talent
nur
to
einen
battle
getroffen,
others
aber
later.
immerhin einen getroffen.
And as good as their season appeared early on, the Magic did eventually cool off and teams were able to overpower them. Steve, early on, they definitely...
Wenn sie da so schnell das verteidigende Ziel wechseln, was kann ich
I agree,
dafür?
Kevin. They executed really well. They would run a Flalo and Redick off those screens. And Vucevic was a surprise, a really good young player down low. But they've got to continue to build this roster in order to
Immerhin
compete at
5
the
Punkte
highest
das erste Mal gemacht. In einem Match.
And Davis gets it to go.
Ist ja schon mal was.
And the Magic
Kleine
lead by
Erfolge sind
17.
auch gut.
level. This game's over, guys. I think
Aber
we can
verloren
say
haben
that
wir
with
auf jeden
certainty.
Fall.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing
Jawohl,
to chance
Assist noch
for an
rausgeholt.
impressive win for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Hawks. Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Over to the wing. Here's the beast. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Warum geht er nicht rein? Du musst unbedingt Spielpoint skillen.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly.
Nelson kicks to Turkoglu. The dish to Aflalo. Shot clock at 6. Now the feed to Nelson. Doubled by Cunningham. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way.
Rebound noch rausgeholt.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
There's the pass to the beast. He kicks it to Brand. Here's the beast.
Wow, beinahe.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And here's Nelson.
Und vorbei.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big one.
Well, Nick, a terrific team win. And
60 Punkte nur bekommen. So kriegen wir nie was zusammen. Nach dem Spiel, Spieler-Lounge. Okay, bin ich mal gespannt. Was wollen die jetzt dann schon wieder von uns?
Hey man, thought everyone was gone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Okay, er guckt sich das Video an. Gucken wir mit rein.
You mind if I join you? I got some things I want to look over myself. Maybe we could run through them together.
Hey, ich hab gedacht, wir hätten Streit mit Hawford.
Thanks, man.
Damit wird der Beef wohl entfernt, im Sinne von, dass wieder besser miteinander passt. Ist ja eigentlich ganz gut. Ja, würde ich sagen, machen wir einen Cut an der Stelle. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen und sage ciao, ciao, bis zum nächsten Mal.